There's two things happening with TransEuropa at the moment. First of all, I've put in a request with the Information Commissioner to ask him to tell Thanet Council to release all the secret documents they're holding. I've been going through the freedom of information process for the past 6 weeks. It's come to an end now, and Thanet Council have told me that they will not let me see all the critical documents related to the TransEuropa debt. So the internal procedure has been exhausted now, and I've now written to the Information Commissioner asking him to look into the issues, and hopefully he's going to order the council to release all of the documents about TransEuropa. If that happens, then I'm going to pass on all the documents I get to the local media, and I'm going to publish it on my blog site as well, because I'm pretty sure the way that the council have been resisting my efforts to get hold of the paper, I'm pretty sure that there are documents that the council's got that might actually be quite embarrassing to them about the way that they manage that debt. So that's number one. Number two, I've already submitted a complaint to the district auditor about Thanet District Council's accounts, and in particular the 3.3 million debt to TransEuropa Ferries. That's gone in. The district auditor is looking at that. I've set out several different reasons why I want to object to that debt. First of all, I believe that European rules about state aid may have been broken by Thanet Council. I also believe some statutory rules about local government finance have been broken, and I also believe as well that constitutional rules, the council's own constitutional rules, have been broken by politicians and senior officers in the way that they've kept this deal secret. So the district auditor is going to be looking at my complaints, and I would think in a couple of weeks' time he's going to tell me whether or not he's going to take a full investigation into these matters. If he does, he can issue what's called a public interest report, which will actually outline his criticisms of what the council's done wrong, and give the council advice on what they should do in the future. But either way, I'm convinced that things have been handled very badly by the political leadership, that's the Conservative and Labour parties, and by senior officers in managing this affair. The very fact that £3.3 million worth of debt has been kept secret for nearly 3 years is a scandal in its own right. But looking at the legislation, looking at the council's own rules, it appears to me that the way that they've kept this secret is by manipulating the council's constitution, by ignoring statutory financial duties in order to keep it off the records and away from the knowledge of the public and most councillors. So the investigation by the district auditor and the Information Commissioner's ruling on the secret documents could actually be very, very critical in what happens next about TransEuropa. And I'm hoping at the end of the day, people who have manipulated the system, people who have not been honest with the people of Thanet, will be named and shamed, and I'm hoping that there'll be some resignations over this.